Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. So, I had another intro prepared, but decided to hard pivot because I've been playing the absolute heck out of what's it called? Super Mario Wonder. This new 2D Mario game is nuts. It's the most fun I've had in this genre and in these games since like Super Mario World in the Super Nintendo ages ago. It really scratches that itch, which is awesome. There's a lot of things that are just really wacky about it, and I'm a big fan of games that are fully unhinged, is the way I describe it. They know that whatever they're doing is absolute chaos. The whole mechanic of the game, and this is not a spoiler, is that there's a flower in every level, and when you touch the flower, the world goes crazy. And by crazy, I mean you can't anticipate what's about to happen. Sometimes an enemy becomes huge and you have to escape the enemy. Sometimes you become an enemy and you have to play the level from a different angle, whether it be you're running on the background, or if you're a Goomba, or something like you're a spiky guy that gets to jump really fast. Sometimes you play a dance episode and you just get to dance as Mario and party hard until you win. It's uncontrollable and it's a lot of fun. The first time you play through a level, you're walking in, you're going, I have no idea what's about to happen. I can't wait to find out. And then you're surprised anyway, even if you guess. It's been a lot of fun. It's also been really good for a game to play during breaks at work. Basically, what I'm doing is, let's say I have two back-to-back meetings. Both are an hour and a half long. Brutal, 3 hours of meetings. But let's say that first meeting gets out 5 minutes early. I go, oh baby, I need a break, and I play a level of the Mario game and then set it down in time for my next meeting. I've actually configured my Switch at my workstation just so that I can quickly do that in order to, freshen yourself up. And truly, I think this kind of stuff is really important. Anyone who works at a full-time job can tell you, you have to step away and take 5 minutes to recenter yourself before you deal with another customer or before you solve some other problem or do something else. It's really important to take those kinds of mental breaks. And this has been great for it. So I don't know if anyone else has been playing it. If you have, let me know what you think. If you haven't, here's my heartfelt recommendation for that game. It's a completely different genre than anything I do on the channel, so there's no chance I'm ever going to play it on here, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy it already, so anyway, that's about as much as I wanted to say there. I could probably ramble about it a while. I'm avoiding spoilers because all of the levels are totally nuts, and I'm having so much fun with it. But anyway, what the heck are we doing? Right, we're on a 222 win streak on this particular series. We just did a fade run. This was an interesting one. We had Wickless Tycoon that earned so much money with a guild marker. There was a multi-strike Paraffin Enforcer infused Husk Hermit, and I think, didn't I have a second one of them? I actually think I ultimately in the run did have a second one, but for a while, right, because the dupe was at ring 8. So for a while I had the Tycoon in front farming cash, and then eventually I made the second one on ring 8. That worked out. The fade, by the way, was Firelight 2, Eternal Flame 1. A weird combo. I did it because I didn't see the Firelight initially and I had to pivot into it, but we could get away with it because the scaling on the Paraffin Enforcer infusion was out of control, so all good truly. Patient was a little spicy, a little concerning, but we did ultimately have some Engulfed in Smoke, so some stealth, as well as a drop cage plus drip fall that helped out a bit. There was one turn where it looked like my floor was falling apart, and it was like, oh, I don't know about that, but it was okay. It's always teetering on the brink when it comes to patience. One bad turn, one bad draw, you might not end well, so it's why you have to have multiple solutions, right? It's why I took that Engulfed in Smoke despite having the drip fall, etc., so. Anyway, we're now moving on to Echo, right? Boo hiss, not a fan, but it's all good. He's not too terrible of a champion, despite the fact that I don't really enjoy him all that much. He's just more of a disappointment than anything. So, but let's get in on it. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's do it. This is all configured right. I don't have an expert challenge accidentally enabled. Yeah, all right, good, X'd out, cool. This is random. All right, let's go. All right, hope you're all doing well. I'm doing fine. Nothing too crazy to report. I've been doing a lot of recording today, actually. I think this is my 4th recording of the day, which is, let me be clear, that's a lot of recording. You get through 4 episodes of whatever, and you're thinking to yourself, "Oof, my voice can only hold out so much more." And then I have to run a D&D session tonight, so I'm probably going to call it after this recording, actually. Do something else with the rest of my Saturday. Despite the fact that even though I'm doing this on a Saturday, you're seeing this on Monday? Monday. I believe Train of Thought is on a Monday, but I can never keep track. Who knows, honestly? And by the time I put this up, maybe I've changed my mind. Who can say? I am as unhinged as Mario. You know, actually, that brings it up. There's new voices in the Mario game. They did a pretty good job. There are some that sound a little different, but overall I'm pretty pleased with it. It's not Charles Martinet or any of the other classic ones. They've migrated to new people because those other ones are getting they're getting old and they're like beginning to retire. So they did like a gradual transition. It's kind of interesting. I actually think they did a fine job, but that's neither here nor there. Let's play some Monster Train. Today we are Exile Wurmkin, Exile Umbra. I don't mind plinks here. They're playable on any floor. They're good 20 consume targets for Echo Wright's etches. It's okay. Wurmkin can carry this. We're facing Dazed Talos, Cursefell, and Diligent Seraph with Echo Snare, Space Prism, and Ambient Charge. This is an obnoxious amount of etch triggers in the opening. It's Echo Snare, all consume, Space Prism, all consume, and then Ambient Charge, despite being a card I really don't enjoy playing, I think it's bad. It is, well, if I desperately need 3 more consumes, then sure, we got that too. Alright, what the heck are we doing? Today it's temples on 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. 5 temples is always good to see, despite the fact that it's usually pretty rare. We have a dupe on 8 on steel side, nothing special otherwise. A good trinket shop with removals in a cave, competing with an okay magic shop with some health and money. I actually think a stronger trinket shop is always double money or even single money, but it's hard to look at a caverns or a vortex and feel bad about it, so. There's another dupe on 6 with no shop. It has a horde and a caverns. There's a steel shop. No removals on 6, interestingly. Steel shop competes, no magic there. Steel and magic on 5. Steel shop's better. It's got the vortex in the cave. Magic shop, whatever. Last dupe is on 4 with an Umbra banner and a vortex. No shops at all on ring 4. Crazy. Yeah, that's true. The other side just has a horde and some money. It's like really rough on that side. It's just a relic and some money and some health. Absolutely nothing else. Wild. And then as a result of that, we see double magics and double steals early with quad banners. So the most important takeaway, though, is that both Umbra banners are with steel shops, which is a big risk. So we're probably going to go Wurmkin banners magic side or some mix thereof. So let's see what we roll into. Sinner Salve versus Winged Steel. Both of these are good, but let's also direct our attention to Cursefell plus Diligent Seraph. Sinner Salve is going to provide a lot of value. Just full stop. Is it better than a card draw, though? It's a really hard call. We're going to be so slow against Fell without this. Man, the fact that they've shown me both of these and it's this early, I actually think I'm going to take the Sinner Salve. Winged Steel is much stronger, though. I could just take an Energy Relic and then... Yeah, I can take an Energy Relic and then take Winged Steel. I think it's got to be stronger. Yeah, it's fine. I'm a little bummed giving it up, but it's fine. Repeater, Shellsmith. I mean, I could absolutely pop off with Shellsmith here, thanks to the quad etches in my opener, so I'll take it. I think going Repeater 3 is bad here when you have so much trash that you'd be having to remove. Like, your Repeater 3 win con is never going to be bring back 2 Space Prisms, right? So, and then you have to remove the Ambient Charge too. There's just so much you have to cut to make that work. Yeah. Now, we do have a lot of backline reach, so I'm going to go ahead and click this Horde. Light's Gift. Absolutely. 100% Light's Gift. The other ones are good. I mean, we gave up Refracting Lens there, which was nonsense, but Light's Gift means that I preserve all of my armor for Relentless, which is really good. And I don't even have to look for Quick or something, so, like, yeah, Mark of Invasion, no problem. Take it. Click it. We can take these. Alright. Yeah, so, like, this is not great. But we do clear the floor, right? All good. We'll take it. Ambient Charge. Not a chance. Ambient Charge is such a bad card. Very disappointing. Alright, we go ahead and click this Mr. Space Prism. I'm going to plink upstairs to avoid taking 1,000,000 damage. Drop in some of this stuff. I'm just going to guarantee the money on middle. It's good. We take these. Drop in the Train Steward first, then Space Prism for the etch. I'm going to go ahead and Echo Snare up top. We're going to ping. I'll take the Morsel. I can stop this damage. It's a little bold to do it, but I have the other etch coming up. So I think we will be okay with the Echo Snare here. Yeah, fine. It's unfortunate we do... Oh, never mind. We take no damage for the combat. It's incredible. Can't believe it. Plink middle. Hey, we take these. Lifesteal upstairs. Sure. All good. Fine. We should get through this, right? Yeah, alright. Good job. Cool. There's enough stuff on our floor. We have enough armor we generated here because of all of my etches. Seems good. Okay, I'm looking for something that actually does something meaningful in the back. We're going to click on Echo Transfer now because I want all of those, but I need the one that says Offensive Scaling. I want something that takes advantage of all these etches. Let's think. So First of Kin's Infusion would be a good way of doing it on something like a Keeper, or heck, a Carver would be fine. I don't think Packed Morsels is the play. I don't mind it, but... I don't mind it. Don't mind? Nah, am I going to take that? That's not bad. I don't know if I need the purples or not, though. Especially, well, I do have an Echo Transfer at least. Making of a Morsel's not that impressive. I'm going to take the Packed Morsels because I guess we don't know what we're going to see. Merchant of Steel is pretty rough here, but I don't want... The only thing that's functional here is what Alloyed Construct, but let's go ahead and look at the Wurmkin banner. I think it'll be better. Yeah, First of Kin. I'll click it. It has an etch trigger. It's good. We have at least a target now. Holdover. Man, Holdover Echo Transfer is super called shot. Intrinsic Space Prism is good, though. That's his draw relic. Or a space relic, rather. I like it also because it guarantees a consume on turn 1. Okay, yeah. We'll intrinsic a Space Prism here. Plus 30. Tempting. I want to hold over Echo Transfer and solve a run around that. Let's 20 consume a Plink. And save our 90 gold for this Steel Shop, I think. I'm going to put a -1 in an Echo Break. I think it's correct to do it. Save 65 then. You want to plus 30 the Echo Break? It's not terrible. I don't mind it. It's not that good, though. Like, this is fine. I'm going to skip that. I don't think it's that good. Putting it into your starter like that, it's like a -1 plus 30 torch or something. Take this. We get the retribution spikes here, no problem. Because you got to remember I have Echo Right plus First of Kin here. I'm going to actually put First of Kin in front to punch a heavy. Cool. Space Prism. Hey, we take these. Alright, well, bad draw, I guess. But I'll take the money at least. I had all the tools. Okay. Packed morsels, let's go. And then health, I suppose? Health is good, friend. We like health. I want to ping something in mid-floor to get rid of a curse. That's good. Work on mid-floor, I guess. There's a big man here, unfortunately. I think we get through it, though, right? We do with the plink upstairs. That's pretty good. Taking 15 up here. I do wish to... I think we give up. I don't like this. I was going to say, I can actually deal with... I think we Echo Snare downstairs. They don't die right away, but I think we do want to... What does this do for me? 2 damage. Does this actually swing anything? No, it doesn't. In fact, we'll take the ping there. I guess I could ambient charge mid-floor, kind of oddly enough. And then we get double. A great opportunity for top floor does something, I suppose. It's fine. We still take 2 hits, unfortunately. It's worth it, though. Give me Echo Transfer, and we charge up this floor. No problem. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm not really concerned. It doesn't take too many turns here to make this work. 2 rounds, my guy blasts. It's all good. I took 10, but I did want the money here, so I'm okay with it. Hosting Kin is both purple and an etch, or I can Shelter. Shelter is going to be pretty good. Shelter's really good with the etch triggers here. We'll take it. It's hard to skip perils, but I don't know if it's correct on this run. It's not purple. I'm going to grab the other pack morsels here. We have a lot of etch angles here. I'm good with it. We're going Steel Shop side. I'd like to see if I can find some kind of upgrade that actually provides value here. Like, Large Stone is not it. Crucible Collector Morsel-Master, not a chance. What's in my temple? A -2. No great targets. Tenon Piercing, however, into an Echo Break. This is much better because this guarantees Conduit passes away, which I like quite a bit. Alright, we're going to re-roll this. Endless. Endless Large Stone. Okay, well, you got me, I guess. Railforger's Hammer? Although, but for real, Frozen Nostalgia, maybe? It's kind of an interesting situation to be in. It does make all of these pings very potent. Plinks become suddenly very good, actually. I don't love plinks, though, right? 20 consume them is actually okay with me. If I take space here, I go to 7 space on the floor. I'm basically just imagining, is there ever a world I can jam double First of Kins down? It's not impossible. I want to play top so it's not History of the World. Double First of Kins would be pretty good at getting around, circumventing essentially if we fully whiff on multi-strikes. We don't even get another try until Ring 5, so... I do have the space relics for it, right? With if I take Railforger's Hammer and then double Space Prisms, the question just becomes, can I draw them both fast enough? It's tough. That's a tough call. I don't know. I'm not sure. The pings do benefit a lot from Frozen Nostalgia, and I could still play the 1 at least. Does the spell damage do enough to overcome? Maybe. I think Frozen Nostalgia is really good here. It does put us in a bit of a bind to find First of Kin's a multi-strike, but we could also at least rely on our pings for the time being. I'm going to go Frozen Nostalgia here in kind of an odd choice. I always love it when I can take this, so that's nice. None of these upgrades are good. Alright, which means I could hard pivot still and put First of Kin's Infusion into something else we get from Daedalus or Talos or whoever you are. We're going to chill for now. I'm not going to take any of this stuff. None of this really makes any difference, in my opinion. We're only at 35 shards as well, which makes this pretty cozy, I think. Now, unfortunately, this does mean I need to go, like, Echo-Rite, Space Prism, then you First of Kin. And then we play the Echo Snare here. We do it for the Etch, right? The Etch is good. Yeah, you do it for the Etch for sure. I do think it's right to ping middle at least. Because I can play a bunch of morsels that actually clear this floor. Or, I guess they don't. That's funny. Anyway, we can keep pinging everything because you have to remember my pings are really strong right now. So, it's actually kind of funny. Space Prism up top. I'm going to take the packed morsels here. We're just going to drop in a morsel that passes away, which I'm okay with. I'm then going to go ahead and plink upstairs and do the Echo Transfer, which I'm happy with. Play out some of these morsels, whatever, fine. That does guarantee that we at least get the swing, which is good. Cool, I am going to plink up top. Morsel. I have no ambient charge floor, so we play the shelter up top. We're actually okay. We take the echo break, and then we get the echo transfer again. This is going to be the real challenge, which is... The real challenge is simply, do I ever get enough pings to make this work? Answer being, not usually. How much damage do you do? 25? I can at least... Oh, wait, I could put him at 60 here. So one ping here gets it once I play everything else. So we shoot over here, then we get the echo transfer, and I guess I get a bunch of train stewards played out. It's okay, we only take, what, 3 here? Could be way worse. I'll take it. Alright, and I think we have the tools to win this. Yeah, just straight up killed an enemy there. Excellent work. And then just keep playing these things out. Yeah, this is okay. I am looking for something else to put on this floor, though. I would sure like it if I didn't have to do anything too crazy. We're going to ping out in front and then ping a bunch on the boss. It is, like, a lot of respectable amounts of damage, though. Yeah, pretty good, honestly. Yeah, pretty solid. Cool. That is a lot of damage. I am looking still for Multistrike and some other tools, though. Wretch? No, Wurmkin Spike is good. We'll take the Wurmkin Spike. Echoes of the Past, I mean, I have the Echo Transfer. It's more efficient. I'll take the Wurmkin Spike. It's an etch. It's a big AoE clear. Oh, Morsel made. 2 space. Benefits from a backline friend. I have double packed morsels. Alright, sure. I have the tools. I can get away with space or draw here, I think, which will be good for now. Yes. If I have to take the Ember, I will. We'll go right here. Umbra banner. Alloyed construct. Now, I think this is your multi-strike. It's the multi-striking pivot, right? Morsel Made is fast enough with packed morsels that... Yeah, okay. Alloy Construct. Okay, alright. This is going to look funky, but trust. Mask of Penumbra. I mean, that is another draw relic right here. Pyrestone Housing. Nice. I like that too. I think Mask of Penumbra, though, right? I think so. This means I definitely take Ember, given the circumstances. Yeah, we'll take the Mask of Penumbra here. Looking for Repeater? Yeah, okay. So now the angle is straight up. We Repeater packed morsels. We're going to cut First of Kin. Now. Yes. Correct. He's gone. I don't need this etch. We're gonna, because we're playing around the Alloyed Construct Infusion into Morsel Made. You may ask why. The answer is we might never see Multistrike in a shop. and this is a run-solving problem. So we drop First of Kin, I'm going to drop a Train Steward, and I think we have Direction here. The dupe here is as simple as duping the purple Pact Morsels just immediately. There it is. Behold. Every single dupe into one of those is a huge power swing. Ancient Hate is scary. Clip Tormentors. The game is really making me regret skipping that Center Self. Pretty much every single possible curse combat. Watch, we're going to see Purifiers too. Guarantee you we're walking into Purifiers here. I think we don't take this. I need to ping these goons out. I'm actually... yeah. Now, who's the real question? Who do we actually pay into here? I think it's going to be Morsel Maid. So the angle then is... Echo Right. Space Prism. Drop Morsel Maid. Act Morsels. Play them out. Yes. Yeah, and then you immediately can see that being able to ping out these back guys, immediate value. Yeah, incredible news. Now, we can be a little picky, right? Because I'm guaranteed to get back my etch triggers here. But this is a lot of scaling we just pick up off of this. Now, I could avoid the etch triggers, or I could send it. That's tricky. I don't know how to... I'm going to actually not send it. Let's ping the fella in back downstairs. No, actually... no, we're not going to. We chill. We chill. We're fine. Okay. Yeah, see, Echo Snare, I immediately get it back, and I feel a little bit bad about this. So, there are going to be other things in... wrong pile. In the consume pile, right? These space prisms. Maybe I just full send... maybe we full send. I'm gonna plink middle at least, bottom at least. Hey, there we go. Double morsels. We'll take that. That's good. It is very nice to full send, though. A lot of armor gain here. All right, I do think it's right to full send. I changed my mind. Play the shelter here. Then we echo transfer. And then I get to Wurmkin spike here. Sure, armor is armor. We'll take it. Okay, big ping downstairs, kill that man. Good job. Ping upstairs, it's fine. Morsel down, good. Yeah, we just click the cards, and I'm okay. If we fully whiff on redrawing our stuff in time, it's not that big of a deal, right? We're going to be strong enough here. Once we are able to play Alloyed Constructs in Fusion, this will look even better, I think. I'm going to go ahead and put this Echo Transfer in front here, because it means that we're popping these heavies. Solid. Yes. Yeah, and we have enough Pact Morsels that maybe we just high roll, right? Just hit. It's worth it. Just play the cards and win. Win RNG. Incredible. We etch here. It's good. We buff. Doesn't really matter where. We're going to just load up this top floor with purple for future turns, and we chill. Cool. I think we're good, actually, right? Plink downstairs. It's solid. Morsel. Behold my power. I'm going to do it again. Look, I did it. Incredible. And I even get my Ember back. Amazing. Which means I do get to shelter here, and then play the Echo Transfer. Yeah, we're square. We've got this. Every turn I manage to roll into my purple Echo Transfer, we are, or rather purple Pact Morsels, we are popping off. Cool. I think we have everything we need here. Those plinks actually do good work, by the way. Those plinks are solid. There's really not a lot in this deck, I guess, when you think about it, because I have redrawn that Alloyed Construct so many times. There's just not a lot here. Revenge of the Damned, that's really good with Frozen Nostalgia. Really good. I love that. The melee weakness is solid as well, but not nearly as good as the Revenge. Excavation, Eruption. A lot of these benefit, but we're going to skip. I don't need Feast. This looks much better here because I am able to infuse on this floor and go to a steel shop. I'm not going to take this Divine Warden Grindstone or whatever. We're fine. I think Morsel made with this many packed morsels will be good. We'll go left. Yes, removals. Give me Multistrike, please. Okay, no Multistrike. Remember, we're planning around the possibility of never seeing it. I'm going to do my Alloyed Construct Infusion here. Good. Another Intrinsic is excellent, because I can Intrinsic the packed morsels and turn on our guy right away, which is important. We'll click it. A plus 30 here? I don't know. I am going to give this man Damage Shield 3, because this is going to be plenty of durability. And I re-roll this, looking for a Multistrike. We don't see it. Large Stone is bad. Don't take it. Removals are the double Train Stewards here. Actually, I think I need to cut Ambient Charge. The card's really bad. It's worse than a Train Steward here. Plus 30. What are you going to plus 30? You want to do 50 damage twice on a Revenge? That's kind of crazy to see. Let's look at the Caverns. Oh. Well. I mean, in this case, we just take the Thunderstone, I think. It's a shame I didn't load up that slot, but I'm still not mad about it. What am I going to do? For the greater good? Nah, we'll take Thunderstone. It's fine, right? Oh no, but remember, we took Multistrike from the form of Alloyed Construct, so I'm okay with this. Maybe we'll see a Trample. 2 hits is enough with the pings we have, I think. I'm not upset about it. Okay. Let's double cut Train Stewards, and I think we move on. Yes, I think so. The plus 30 is tempting, I suppose, but I don't see a reason to do it. It's fine, but we already have enough, right? What am I going to do? 50? 100 damage from Revenge is good, except it's not piercing, so it doesn't actually solve that 100 damage threshold very well. You'd have to ping out the spell shields and the armor and whatever. 100 HP units are mostly tanks. All have armor, so I think we move on. It's fine. Good. I feel good about this. We now just get a guaranteed set of very powerful intrinsic cards that are awesome. Cool. We're going to go ahead and Echo Right. You know, there's a world where I don't even really need Echo Right, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll play it out. We'll play it out. Go ahead. I only need the 1 space here, so this is honestly awesome. Cool. I actually can't play the Echo Transfer here, sadly, because of purple problems. So there's that. Yeah, shame. I'm going to drop the Echo Snare downstairs, just because if I do draw that, that's pretty good. Let's hold the Wurmkin Spike for a better turn. Yeah. Etch, etch, etch. Good. We'll ping middle floor. Every one of these morsels is very worthwhile. Mid floor is already clear, so we ping downstairs instead. Good. Morsel, morsel. Excellent news. Let's ping, ping. 105. We're easily getting there. Cool. I think we are chilling. Cool. If I ever get back packed morsels, we are super square, as it turns out. Very good. Alright, tons of morsels. Love to see it. Tons of card draw, too. There's only so much I can really benefit from here, but I actually feel like we're doing pretty okay, right? So we plink downstairs. These morsels are excellent hits. So we just go ahead and play those out. Every single one of them provides a ton of value here. And then a plink again downstairs? Cool, I'm good with it. I even get the Ember back. Great. Man, I kill everyone downstairs. The whole floor is gone. Amazing. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I will happily take it. Etch. Cool. We get that back. All right, fair enough. Finally, I get my Echo Transfer online. Let's go ahead and plink out the floors because every morsel I get is a lot of value. Yeah, it's worth it to do it. Click the cards. They're solid. We blast one guy. I may as well ping out the other, right? Sure, and then I finish with a shelter here. And we chill. Hey, packed morsels. I'm good with it. I think we're winning this floor, right? I don't have to get too complicated about it. I'm thinking about, do I need to let morsels just chill downstairs? I don't think I do, in fact. I think we're okay. Right, so then the angle is we hit this guy. My aim is to plink him out for another morsel and to save the damage shield. And I'll plink downstairs. Sure. Fine. All good. We're doing enough stats. Yeah, I keep hitting these. Every time you hit one of these packed morsels, you're just super online here. If I can get a spell chain in these, this is going to be even better, which would be awesome, it turns out. Well, I'll take 8 Reap times 6. That's a pretty decent play. Shelter, no big deal. All right, all good. Cool, and we just go ahead and we click shelter, we click damage shield. This thing does end up having to attack me a few times, but we get through it very fast, thanks to melee weakness. Base charge is an incredible hit. Power of knowledge is... That's a good card. That's a good card. Yeah, we'll take it. Trample stone, absolutely. Incredible, we got it, we did it. All right, that's Monster Train. We go left here, and I'm going to be duping another packed morsels, probably the intrinsic guy. I do not need the shop anymore. Correct. So yeah, we go left. Horde says, Mark of an Exile. I may as well give this guy 7 health. Wing clippings is like not good though. Yeah, I'll take. I don't want wing clippings. It's bad. Cavern says, build a card. Sap. Damage. Descend. Yeah, sap damage descend. This is a good card to have. It benefits from our magic power. I clicked this very fast, and it's because I was looking for it. I saw the sap as an option, and I was like, okay, this can make Divinity a lot more manageable. It's good. The other nice thing, I was hoping for draw +1 or money or something, but I'm still grabbing this. This card is too good to skip, in fact. Dupe here is actually the non-packed shard packed morsels, I think. Yeah. The density of packed morsels means that I can actually just full send, and we still have a really good chance of hitting one of them. So, yeah, we chill, move on. I don't see myself going too hard on shards in this run. It is Train of Thought, by the way, so we're gonna plan around that. Yeah, we start just eating damage because behold the challenges of everything. Now I could... Here's the play. We're gonna give up some of these etch triggers, and I'm gonna be okay with it. The reason is we play a morsel. We play the morsel made. I then play another morsel. I then play Echo Right. I can put him in front, actually. Then we Space Prism. Then we play a morsel. Then we plink downstairs. And we get another morsel. I take this 5. I mean, it's like almost impossible to avoid that with how this panned out. It's fine. My goal is to kill these absolvers ASAP. That is very important to this run. Okay, we do get the power of our Echo Transfer here. It's good. Click it. I will ping one out for sure on bottom. It's important. We're going to go ahead and etch upstairs. Actually, I can just etch downstairs and kill that one too, which is great. Because I wanted to play the Umbra Stone here. It's very good to do it. And I would like to Revenge upstairs because it generates 2 echoes. Yes. Okay. We're pretty much expecting to eat it on a lot of these turns due to ember costs. I actually get to play out this excavation, but that went on bottom there, which is pretty cool. I'm going to plink. Yeah, because there's a chance that I get to go next on it, right? Sometimes it whiffs. It's fine. I take a curse on this turn. It's okay. We etch. I plink up here because I do desperately want to be able to play the Echo Transfer. I'm going to go ahead and ping out the guy on bottom floor. And then we wait of Contrition and Spike here. I am doing 300, which is nice. I get a pack morsels back due to density. I'm taking damage on this turn pretty much no matter what I do. Yep, true enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. Play morsels. Cool. Now, you could also have argued that I should have put Mr. Morselmaid in front. I wouldn't have been offended by that suggestion, but it's okay. I think we're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. Because it does more optimally utilize his stats, but I have to trample, and the other part of this is I really want him to take as few hits as possible from Fel. We're going to go ahead and hit this Echo Transfer. I don't think we need this etch, so we take the weight of Contrition out here and save the Pyre health. Okay. Good. It's a good turn. We're going to click the cards because the turn is good. Alright. We're drawing a whole bunch of stuff. Power of Knowledge, by the way, doing 165 damage. That's pretty outrageous. I do need echoes upstairs. So the play here is plink plink, shelter, Echo Transfer, and we chill. Alright, we take 2 curses on this turn, which is unfortunate. And we draw another one on that turn, also unfortunate. Alright, fair enough, Mr. Monster Train. You want to get me, you get me. Alright, we're going to play out curses here. I'm going to give up on Echo Transfer. I think we get through this thanks in large part to this big trample play. It's like 600 damage there. She has melee weakness. We're fine, right? We are doing it. Hey, I also just redraw that Echo Transfer anyway, and we chill. So really, what am I complaining about? Purple cards. Link, the boss. She's also taking damage from Reap, which is pretty funny. I want no more Ultimate Penance damage. We're going to solve that problem right quick. Cool, we hit him with this Echo Transfer. I go ahead and put down the old magic. Fine. Good. Works for me. This is an easy combat. Old magic. Awesome. One of the cool things I will say about the old magic play is that the sap doesn't have to be held over. It just has to be high enough density that we see it enough. And I think we get there. Worth noting also, playing Echo right like that does steal the melee weakness. A little unfortunate. Wretch, that's... let me put it this way. This fills my hand with morsels. There are few cards better for me to play than more morsels. So we click it. And I already have a Trample Stone, so whatever. Ember? Man, that was rough. I don't really benefit from Ember. I think Fel is maybe... Fel's gotta be the worst part of this run. Let's take draw. I'm gonna greed here. And I think it's okay. Magic Shop. Is it Magic Shop here? I don't think so. I'm gonna actually go to the Trinket Shop here. All I need to see here is... what? Hell's Banners or something? The removals are nice. I could see an overstack. We'll go right. I think it's a good shop. A lot of things could be here. Decayed Decoy? No, I don't think so. Caverns today says... honestly, I'll take a Heartstone into the lad. That's an overstack. We'll grab it. I'm good with that. Temple today says... no, spell, chain. I'm going to -2 Power of Knowledge. That's a big play. Intrinsic... This is an interesting question. What do you intrinsic here? Another packed morsels? Maybe. I mean, it's actually not bad. I'm going to cut the cards that help me the least. What are they? Good question. What are my worst cards? Etches go away. Plinks are fine. I think I am going to cut some plinks. Where am I going next floor, though? The dupe? A steel shop doesn't do anything for me. I'm going to go removals, probably. Okay. I'm going to take Shellsmith 2, so I'm generating 8 armor, which is double my defensibility on this floor. Yes, that's nice. Okay, cool. What's left? What is the intrinsic play? Is there an intrinsic play? I'm thinking, of course, old magic could be a thing. I don't think it's old magic. I'm going to re-roll the shop, I think, first. Like, Chain of Gems is okay. It's a fine pickup. But I think I can do better. Hell's Banners. Yeah, okay, well, we did better. Good job. That answers so many Ember problems. There's a lot of things that could go wrong, but not now. All right, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and cut. It's tough. I'm actually going to cut a plank. I need purple density, though. This is actually very important to consider. So, what if I cut the bad packed morsels? It's hard to skip, hard to get rid of a packed morsels. You got to understand, the etch I'm not too worried about. The echo transfer is largely just providing a bump until we start generating packed morsels consistently enough. Let's go ahead and drop 2 planks. I think I would happily give up the second value, the second usage of Frozen Nostalgia, right? Because they do like 32 damage here, which is pretty decent. But they're untargeted. I like the Echo Breaks a lot. Yeah, okay, fine. I already bought this. That feels pretty good. Now the question then becomes, is there an intrinsic play that really benefits me here? Second Packed Morsels is strong. It's true. It's very true. It's not Umbra Stone. I can't afford it. It's not second Space Prism. There's no reason for it. Wurmkin Spike, something like that. I think we just chill on this. I don't actually think the intrinsic buys us anything. I'm at 100 shards. You're going to need to show me something pretty good to get me to shell out more than this. Ancient Hate. Are we fast enough to beat Ancient Hate conduits? I think so. The Trample plus Sunderstone, I think, does it. Depends a lot on what this first floor looks like. It's a pretty tough first floor, I'll admit. I will admit. I'm going to avoid... I don't actually care about... I do not care about... Yeah, okay, so here's the play. I was thinking to myself, oh no, Ember Drain, but remember you have Hell's Banners now, so I don't care about it. I am going to try to generate as many... Oh man, this Power of Knowledge, spicy. I do think we want to try to pop the friend in back. If this thing leaks, it's scary. Thank you, Piercing. So we attack the front guy twice here to pop the damage shield, and then we do a full 60 to him. It's a pretty good turn 1, I think. We low rolled. It's fine. I'm going to click the Echo Transfer. We're going to go ahead and plink. It's a good hit. Great news. We get the morsel. We're loading it up. All right, cool. That's a really good turn. We hit double miners here. That will help a ton. I'm just going to go ahead and click cards. 7 here, huh? 7. I can actually old magic and drop the tank, which I think is okay. 7. You may ask why I'm counting down. The answer is simple. You play all of these morsels out, and then we get to retch back all of them for another go. And this is a very strong play. I was just basically counting down how many spaces I had in my hand and how many spaces I needed. This retch is a big play. Just a real big play that gives us a lot of opening damage. Good. Great, in fact. Jeweler drops in. Good job. Let's just click the cards. Play the trample. It's very important. We do get our Ember back. Good. I'm going to continue to Echo Transfer here. I do need purples up top. And I'm going to ping middle and get rid of one of these scary enemies. All right, we're doing 450 or something cleave right now, which is pretty solid. All right, here's a play. We can go Echo Break in the front, and then we revenge it out. That's really good. We get all the other plays coming out. I guess I could have actually played the shelter there for a little more value if I had wanted to, but I'm not terribly concerned. We're kind of just big plinking here, and then we go ahead and drop the 18 everything. We just play the armor out. Cool. We're doing enough damage to win, which is really all that matters. So I am okay with this, I think. Yeah, I think we're okay. I am going to play the Wretch when I can, because let me be clear, there's really no reason not to. Click the cards because they are your friend, I think. Yeah, just click all the cards. We shelter here. We Echo Transfer. We dumpster the Wretch. This, of course, loads my deck with a bunch of morsels that don't really matter, but this is a very strong turn for me. It's hard to say no. All right, cool. 28 fuel is plenty. We're way ahead of the game here. Good job. Extra Trample Stone. Now, you see I'm still playing the morsels, still drawing them, and that's going to just have to be okay. Hey, we got through them all. Good job. Fortunately, I draw so many cards that it's not that big of a deal, but here we are. Am I going to play this Trample Stone again? I don't know. That doesn't seem very useful to me. You might as well go for the Etch, though. Here you go, bud. Trample in the back. Sure. Space Prism. Whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. Neat. Anyway, we're going to get rid of Mr. Multistrike downstairs. I'm going to make as much floor room as I can, because I am just going to keep playing morsels. Click the cards. Cool. And then I just use hotkeys for all of this because this is a morsel-made run. We value our sanity. All right, good job. Cool, easy combat. And I think we just end turn here and it's over. Yeah, 1 round. 2 rounds, but damage shield. No big deal. Cool, okay, we got all the money. We're feeling good about it. Soul-Crushing Guilt is hard to skip. It's hard to play as well, though, admittedly. But it is hard to skip. Yeah, I'll take it. It's hard to skip. It's a good card, turns out. Cannibalize, nah, Gem Trove, whatever, skip it. It's all fine. Ember Forge. I think it is Magic Shot plus removals here. And I think we can actually start cutting some of these consume cards that get in our way a little bit. So let's do that. We go to the right. We're already at 100, so I have nothing really to fear. No spell chains. It's a real shame. I'm going to go ahead and 10 in Piercing the Revenge. Suddenly this is armed and dangerous. Now you could 60 damage twice. Pop off. Incredible. You could have 10 in Piercing the Power of Knowledge too. That card is just murder. Just kills enemies. Bog Slime. Bog Slime. Yeah, Bog Slime is good. I'm playing so many etches. Now suddenly the bad etch cards are actually pretty good. Who'da thunk? There you go. Alright, well, I'm going to now suddenly just re-roll this Trinket Shop and think about what they're showing me. Oh my gosh, Carving Karuska. That changed my mind. We're cracked. The game is free. We're going to 20 consume power. The Plink here, it's great. What a nonsense floor that was. Ooh, buddy. Is 30 damage piercing? I mean, it's 60 piercing. It's a lot. I think this is good. We'll make it free. I like it being free. Yeah. Cool, well I spent all my money. I get to remove some trash now, which is going to be a Plink, and then, well heck, what else? and Echo Break. All of my consumes suddenly generate an extra Echo now, so they have popped off fully. So, yeah, alright. In that case, we just drop an Echo Break and we chill, I think. Right? 110, 27 out of 100. You could take this plus 30. I don't think it really matters. Make number do bigger number, I guess. I could make Power of Knowledge hit for a base of 45. It doesn't matter, though. It's just 2 additional etches. It's whatever. We're just going to go at 110. This is a Train of Thought episode. I did verify, so we're fine. Yeah, let's do it. All right, Diligent. I'm not afraid of Diligent because I have this tool called Repeater, which, you know, kind of humbles my guy's entire mechanic. So, hey, look. Hell's Banners lets me play this Umbra Stone, which is pretty cool. We will play top floor, absolutely. I do want... I'm going to put Morsel Maiden back. It doesn't matter because Echo Rate's going to steal a... what is the melee weakness no matter what I do, so it's fine. Play Umbra Stone, play Echo Transfer. We just play all this stuff. I'm going to kill Cursed Friend downstairs. We start playing out an obscene number of other things. Alright. We get this rolling. We get our consume back. Good. Great. It's not a great one, but it's fine. We just still click them. Just keep clicking these cards because I'm happy to do so. I do get to play Wretch. Thank you very much, Wretch, for existing. Very cool. Play the cards out. Morsels are your friend. I need to get these numbers as big as possible. And I also need to kill the cursed enemies. Is a very important angle as well. Let's go ahead. I descend and slam. I should descend and slam the middle guy. It makes the bottom floor a little bigger, but it buys me turns. Yeah, we haven't rolled into the extra packed morsels here, unfortunately, but it's okay. Alright, oh my gosh, so much stuff. Play the morsels out, it's fine. Keep playing morsels. I have to be careful about my hotkeys because cards are bouncing all around. I'm going to go ahead and just plink mid-floor. Sure, it's solid. I'm going to go ahead now and drop 16 Reap on middle floor. I like this because that Reap is now permanently on Diligent, which is cool. And then I can Soul Crushing Guilt him, which... kind of weird, but fine. I'm going to go ahead and Power of Knowledge for like 200 damage into a curse guy. I would have hit Diligent with it, but unfortunately he has damage shield still. So there's that. Let's pop someone downstairs to add some curses in. And then we go. Oh no, you might be thinking, he consumed a card. It's fine, it'll come back later. I'm not worried about it. Oh no, he consumed his thing. Whatever. Right. It does not bother me at all. Get rid of his damage shield, please. Thank you. Do something here. Alright, we have a ton of units, so let's go ahead and play it in the order that lets us maximize our morsels. Alright. We're already currently doing well enough as far as damage goes, thanks to Sunderstone to clear the floor. So I think we are chilling. Once you get to like 400, it's actually 600 because of the power of Thunderstone, so play cards. Alright. I don't actually know if we're going to draw into a real card here or not. Hey, we did it. Incredible news. Cool. So the angle here now is consume the packed morsels because that's the whole point of the thing. Let's go ahead and click the Echo Transfer. We'll daze the boss. It's fine. Unfortunately, we did not draw into a ping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good. Great. Play cards. I'm drawing a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. Angles are Karuska for sure. First, mid-floor. Get rid of that last spell shield. and then hit this goon for like 225 damage. Incredible. We're gonna get rid of this curse friend now. And I think we just kind of shoot the bad guy. He's taking a lot of damage from Reap as well, which is kind of fun. He's about to take even more. Now, we're going to Vengeful Shard, Wurmkin Spike downstairs. Then we get to Echo Transfer up top. Right, I'm going to go ahead and Soul Crushing Guild the boss again. Looking pretty rough down there, friend. I want an Echo upstairs to fill that out. And then let's just start shooting the boss. Every little bit of damage does get us closer to victory, which is great news. Cool. Space Prism is your friend. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and slam the boss for another, like, 200 or something damage there. Great news. Karuska is a thing. May as well hit the boss. We're going to play out pretty much everything I can play, and then we're going to drop the Wretch. And this is going to become now the next several turns of my card playing is just how many morsels can I drop into my lad. And I'm okay with that. This compensates, by the way, for... Oh no, I didn't have a Packed Morsels on deck. It's cool because Wretch is amazing. Yeah, like, oh no, we got Trample Stone back, I guess. Whatever, sure. It's fine. I don't really care that much. Eventually, I'll draw a real card again. Maybe. Maybe. I don't actually know. It's the power of Morsel Maid and Wretch and nonsense like this. Anyway, we're easily winning this. We're doing like 800 damage in the back, so no problems. Hey, look, I drew a real card. We did it. Incredible news. Easy. Enemy doesn't even get to attack. Is that true? That is true. We are too powerful. Cool. Bonk. Crunch, 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 crunch. Yeah, good job. All right, that's nice. We'll take it. And Divinity should look similar. So I think we've got this. Kind of a weird looking floor. I don't really know why I have... Shellsmith at this point doesn't really do anything. It's just a vessel for Repeater, pretty much, right? Which can give me more Packed Morsels, so fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put Repeater in front still, because I don't actually care if he passes away. Is kind of the important deal. Like, oh no, my Morsel died. My champion died. It's fine, actually. We get this pretty sick Wretch that we get to play, though, for a free Packed Morsels there. It's not the optimal time to see it, but it's still pretty good. I'll get that Trample out. Old Magic the boss, save some health. Damage shield downstairs, I do want to work on those, actually. I'm looking at it, and I think I do. Yes. And we can do a lot of work here by simply Echo Snaring on that floor. Amazing, we did it. We just play obnoxious numbers of morsels today, and this should be fine. Cool, good. It's nice to see this many morsels in play. We're already doing a good amount of damage here. Revenge. None of this bottom floor scares me that much, so let's stop the Extinguish trigger on Niddle then. I could just plink upstairs. I might as well get rid of it. It's fine. Echo Snare up top is still good. We'll shelter here for a massive swing. I'm going to go ahead and pop the guy on bottom. Middle floor is cleared out from the Reap. And then we just drop 135 in the boss, and we're chilling. Cool. And we've actually hit Packed Morsels here way more times than we did on any of these other combats. So I feel pretty good about that. Ooh, this is going to be a good turn. I have... Oh, the turn just gets better. I hit the Soul Crushing Guilt here, so we just go ahead and do that real fast. I'll take that. That's a good play. And then I get 6 more morsels. Excellent. And I get to drop a 7 Wurmkin spike into this bottom floor, which I'm pretty sure this just is going to kill them. Yeah, this is going to wipe out that floor. which does give us a free round, essentially. I don't think they last through mid-floor, right? No, one guy barely lives. Unreal. Unbelievable, in fact. I could actually just kill him, if I so chose. Which is, honestly, not a bad call. How am I feeling about Mr. Chains the Sighted over here? He looks like he could be scary, right? He could be a little concerning, possibly. So maybe we push some of these damage numbers into him. He suddenly looks a lot less scary when he's losing 100 life. And then we play nonsense out of in the form of a million morsels. And I'm pretty sure this will get us to the point where we beat him. So that's good. Hooray, morsel made. I think we've answered all the challenges. Even our Shellsmith has 122 armor and will not die. So all good. Great work. Plink. My Plink has returned to me. Whatever. Good job, Plink. Hey, we're still drawing morsels. That's uncool. I'm still drawing morsels. You can't do this to me. It's fine. We're doing 600s right now. 200 plus a 400 because of melee weakness. So, all good. Free round upstairs. I'll take the etch. Why not? 800 damage casually into the boss. Cool. Good turn. Morsel, drop. Let's go. Great news. We can ping out the man in front. Cool. I'll take it. I can also do a lot of damage here. I may as well put this damage into the boss. It doesn't really change too terribly much. No, it really doesn't. So we'll just push that number through. I guess I could have plinked first, right? But whatever. I'm a little over it. It's fine. I go downstairs. I'm just going to take out the extinguish trigger friend. I'm going to hit the boss because it does not really matter. And we're fine. Yeah, because it all tramples through, so I'm not really concerned about it. We've gotten this Plink back so many times. He actually got a morsel. Unbelievable. He's too powerful, this guy. This guy's incredible. He's ridiculous. I don't even know what to do with him. I've managed to sap the boss to 0, which is actually kind of nonsense when you think about it. The boss has been dazed for 5, sapped to 0, and also I'm doing 300 damage and cleaving through 600 damage on the floor. Incredible news. Anyway, we're winning this run, in case it weren't obvious. Hey, look, a space prism. One day I'll draw a normal card again. I don't know when that'll be, but I'll do it. Not today. It's maybe next day, maybe tomorrow, maybe next turn. This is brutal. That's okay. I'm glad to see it. Morsel Made is a very solid line. We had packed morsels because I was just taking stuff for etches. So, truly, we never really had a chance. They never had a chance of beating me. Is actually just true. Alright, now I think I'm just going to stop some of these curses on next floor. Or next turn, rather. It's a 300 damage hit. It doesn't actually improve me to play this in any particular place. So we just put it into the boss. And that's about as good as you're going to get, I think. And this is an easy W. It's 1 round. Clean. What's that? The boss has 5 days again? I don't know what you mean. How can it be? What do you mean? Actually, I can do one better. I can just simply drop... I ping this man, and then I just make this guy go away. And why am I doing it? I don't know. Because I might as well, right? I might as well play my turn out. Let me enjoy the video game. There's a reason I play Monster Train, okay? And it's because it's fun. Click cards. It's good. Sometimes the cool thing about this is I don't think these runs are ever free, but once you get to this state, you kind of just click cards and have a good time. Get a morsel made, let's go. You're a conglomeration of shadow creatures. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know what God thinks he could have done to me, so... really, the big pop-off here is these last 2 relics we picked up on Ring 8 were just, oof, chef's kiss in terms of squaring away this run. They had all the pieces. I was thinking, maybe I remove some consume cards to maybe hit the packed morsels a little better. I'm worried about being able to play my Echo Transfer every turn. What about that Soul Crushing Guilt? No, 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 no. I just hit Bog Slime and said, hey, I'm doing great. I have plenty of Echoes now. And then I hit Karuska and said, okay, well, that's also more Echoes, more Ember, we're set. Didn't even care that I used the Sunderstone as the second slot here. I mean, this is kind of the thing you've got to be thinking about, right? It really comes down to Alloyed Construct and that pivot, in my opinion. I actually think that super true is that First of Kin can win, but I firmly believe in taking whatever the first line is that shows me victory. And Alloyed Constructs Infusion says Multistrike, and I had a morsel made. So it's on. It's set. We're going for it. I'm also really pleased with how Frozen Nostalgia worked out here. This was very important all throughout the run. The plinks were good. What are they called? Echo breaks were great. We had a ridiculous Revenge of the Damned here. Just very solid. Tons of etches out of the gate. I haven't really had a chance to do a solid Shellsmith 2 repeater 1 line in a while, but it kind of just worked out here, so I'm glad to have done it. I also think this is much better for this particular setup than a Marshallord would have been, because it would have been very hard to keep him on the floor. What with space and stuff, I probably would have had to take the Railhammer or something, so... But this is all good. Excellent run. We get through Echo Right without too much worry or fanfare. Is there any other spell I want to call out? By the way, wait a second. Power of Knowledge. Let's go, Mr. 230 damage Power of Knowledge. A really good run for this. Very strong spell. This is actually, in my opinion, one of the strongest spells for spell weakness builds, if you can configure the run in the appropriate fashion. 235 targeted damage is nonsense strong. Most of the strong plays like this are front enemies, right? You know, Battering Ram, Bramble Lash, Memento Mori, I guess, technically, kind of. Things like that. Whereas this is a targeted spell, which is really strong. A lot of good stuff along the way. Light Skiff doing excellent work. Mask of Penumbra, Winged Steel. We didn't end up seeing Purifiers, by the way, but we did see basically everything else. We even got Cursed Buddy on the Divinity. So the game really made me sad for not taking Sinner Salve, but it was fine because we eventually found the Hell's Banners. We just took some damage along the way, and I'm not mad about it. I think it ended up being good. Draw more cards, draw faster, always nice, so... Otherwise, yeah, Wretch is good. Not much else to say, so I will let you go there. Another solid Morsel Made run, and Echo Right performing admirably. So we'll let it go there. That brings us up to 223 wins in the series. And yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.